Today's accessory for the Cybertruck has been a long time coming. I purchased my truck back in April, and I assumed I'd get these on within a matter of weeks, but one thing led to another, and well, I'm just now getting to it today, here in January. So you're probably wondering what's in the box.
Show you with the box. What was in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
Hubcap wheel covers for the Cybertruck. That's what's in the box. So my truck was part of the Foundation Series Cybertruck. Part of that benefit was they promised you certain accessories like hubcaps or wheel cap covers. Well, that purchase was back in April. I assumed it'd be a matter of weeks before they came in, maybe months. Well, now it's been 9 months. I've had my truck by the service center twice for minimal things, and it still hasn't happened yet. So I went ahead and jumped online and started looking for different options I could find to buy these myself. So a little later in the video, I'll tell you why I want these and why I think they're so important. Google searches different companies that made these, and I found a company called Tlyard. I'll say right off the get-go, I had never heard of this company, but I'm really impressed with the shipping, how quickly it came within a week, and then just how well they're packaged. Just for example, you can see one of these covers is in its own little package. They're all individually packaged really well. Good start. So we do have a little center hubcap that hides the bearing. I need to pop that off. Then I want to show you here as I unpackage these, in addition to being individually wrapped, they also have a little wrapping of styrofoam around them and a little styrofoam around the center ring as well. It does come with a little instruction sheet, shows you how to put them on, take it off. But if you really need instructions to put on hubcaps, I'm not sure driving should be your thing. So before getting these, I did reach out to Tlyard and asked them if they considered partnering with me like some of these other companies have, and they agreed. So if at any point throughout this video, you feel like there's something you'd like to add to your truck, I would highly recommend these. And when you do so, use my channel name CARisma, and you'll get the maximum discount that they're offering online, at least 20% off of your order. So the main reason I haven't gotten my wheel covers from Tesla yet was the original ones that put on the truck were scratching the rims. So that was the delay in the process. Now my guess is Tlyard thought of that, which is why they included these to make sure these don't scratch my wheels. So what these are is just little pads that have sticky on one side of them. They pull out just like this. The brown side is the tape you're gonna pull off, and the black side is just like a really hard styrofoam. So there's spots on the back side of these where I'm gonna be able to stick these everywhere they go on. So when this meets my actual wheel, it's not gonna scratch it up like some of those original Tesla ones were. Putting those on is really simple. You just put them on in all the 7 opening spots, nothing to it. But you might be asking yourself, why aero covers in the first place? Well, 2 main reasons. One is just the aesthetics, it makes it look nicer. So if you've seen the inner hub of your truck before, it's this like ugly stainless part that really is rather unsightly. The second reason, and this is the important one, is EPA estimates now that aero covers will add you up to 2 to 3% of your electric car range. 2 or 3%. Now, 3% may not sound like a lot, but let's go ahead and extrapolate that out. That basically means I'm getting 3 miles of range back per every 100 that I drive. So if I drive 1,000 miles, that's 30 miles. If I drive 10,000, 300. If I end up putting 100,000 miles in my truck, I'm talking about saving over 3,000 miles of range. Look at it that way. You could be saving somewhere between 3,000 to 6,000 miles of range over the lifetime of your truck. When you look at it that way, man, get yourself some aero covers. So that's the additional mileage you gain. Now let's talk about cost. So the estimates are that you pay somewhere between 3 and 5 cents a mile to charge your electric vehicle, which is still great compared to maybe somewhere around 10 to 13 to put gasoline in your car. So guess on the low end of that. Let's say it's 3 cents a mile to charge your car. Over the course of 100,000 miles in your car, that means you'd be saving almost $3,000 just by adding covers to your wheels. 3,000. And these seem easy enough to slip off and on. I can still take them off when I'm around town and throw them on for highway trips or things like that. And if you need to get it off, it comes with this little tool that helps you pull it off. Now I've probably got a dozen or so different tools in my garage that'll work, but this does work pretty nicely. It kind of hooks back in one of the little gaps and you can pull it right out like so. And you can just do this all the way around and it pops out like this. Now as you'll see here, because of the odd number of sections, you can just rotate this around until it lines up perfectly to your wheel. Then they really just hit on. Each of the 7 spots where it anchors, I just push in with my fist. Well, these are made of plastic, just like the Tesla ones are. They do seem to be really sturdy. They're pretty thick, as I showed you earlier. And they also have multiple points, including the main hub here, but also these individual clips that are gonna be on between all the little spokes of the tires. They're just strong enough that you can get them off easily, but they're not gonna fall off on accident. Now, I ordered another wheel cover that I'd like to eventually do a comparison with these ones I got from Tlyard, but they just haven't come in yet. Another reason I'd probably go ahead and go with these if you're on the fence, but I will eventually get my Tesla ones. I paid for them, and when I do, I'll give you a comparison between these and those. Now, I shouldn't have to buy mine because it was part of my Foundation series, but if you look them up online, these are about half the price. These here, than buying those exact ones on the Foundation series right from Tesla. So they do seem to be a good value in addition to being a good quality. As always, thanks for watching this video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see the comparison I'll make when I eventually do get my Tesla wheel covers.